Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. It's Donna and Shrikers with me tonight. We're going to be looking at some ephemera tonight. Some old ship ephemera, some postcards. Shrikers, I would say an expert.
Oh, now.
Well, I think so.
I've looked at a lot of stuff for sure. Yeah.
So I think it's going to be educational. All right, I'm going to play this, the trailer, you guys, so we can get a notification out there because I only just set the stream like 20 minutes ago. Okay, I'll be right back. Hi.
And we're back.
And we're back. We're back, and I just took a NyQuil. I've got my bottle of Lysol, you guys. I'm spraying everything, so don't anybody worry about getting a cold. I always worry about that. You know, well, I'm never sick. I mean, honestly, like in the 4 years that other than having, well, no, the diverticulitis was before I started going live, I think. You know, other than like, I think I had something serious happen. I can't remember. But other than like having a cold or something, I mean, I think my immune system just took a hit because of the, well, these aren't my words. These are Shrikers' words. Papa Bear. He's like, you know, your immune system's down, so you probably caught a cold because of, you know, the food poisoning that I have. But I'm good. I'm good. Donna.
Yeah, all your little critters are gone out of your intestines, so they got to rebuild.
I know. And somebody was saying take some probiotics. And I haven't done that. And I have vitamin C too. I need to take the vitamin C. But let's hello our friends. Let's say hello to our friends. Let's hello our friends. Hi, Cheryl. She's listing. Cheryl, you're such a good girl.
Yes.
Christopher.
Hi, Chris.
Carl.
Carl's here.
Hi, Carl. Good to see you. KK. Honey, I thought I was like, I don't think I have an order for KK, but I organized all my orders today, and I do have orders for you, so they'll be going out. DJ, I'm so glad that you're here. Are you still here, DJ? I was calling you earlier because on T's channel because I have a funny story to tell you. Let me know if he says hello. I'm going to continue to say hi to our friends. Let's see if he's still here. I have a funny story. He'll get a kick out of it. Hi, Carol. Welcome in. Carrie. Hi, honey. A double header, yes. Listen to my voice, it's so deep. Oh, sheep picker. Sheep picker, I packed that beautiful statue of yours. I'm double boxing it. Anything breakable is double boxed, you guys. Hi, Nance. How are you, honey? I go so fast, I don't give you a chance to say hello to
That's
people.
okay.
Hi, Margot.
I'm saying hello, just not out loud. That's all.
All right. Hi, Margot. Trisha. Hello, Trisha. And let's see who else. Melanie. Hello, sweetheart. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for being here. Dee Hewitt. Hello, sweetheart. Rita Cornwell. Hi, honey. Eggie. Hi, Eggie. Donna After Dark. I need that profile picture, but for a female version of it for Donna After Dark. Where's Mel? Where's she been hiding? Is she right there with you?
I saw her a couple days ago.
Yeah, but usually if Eggie's here, Mel is here too. Awesome Burger. Jen. Carol Jackson. Did I skip over you? I'm sorry. If I skipped over anybody, it wasn't intentional. Wait, what does Carl say? All books in the white boxes behind you. Love it. No. Those
All
are
postcards.
postcards, Carl. Those are all postcards. Aw. Thank you, Carl. I don't feel so beautiful right now. But thank you. Hi, Mama Ames. Nice to see you, honey. Hi, Angela. You're so sweet. I am feeling better. My gut is feeling better. Now I've got a sinus problem. Oh, woe is me. I'm fine. Destiny. Hi. How are you, honey? Tell Tommy I said hello. Good to see you. Whoa, it's after dark. Oh my, I didn't know I bought anything, laugh out loud. You know me, I can't remember anything after my stroke. It was I think it was those $2 bills, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, I looked really quick. I changed my photo for you. Oh, what's that a picture of? Two babies. Her twins. Oh, Laurie, I love it. That is so sweet. There she is. Oh, she's listing. Good girl.
That's good. Everybody should be listing.
The difference between a numerator, thank you, and a denominator is a short line. Only a fraction of people will understand this. Well, Carl, I don't understand it, but that's okay.
So, okay, I won't explain it then.
Yeah, don't bother. Doing good. I'm up late making decals, so just listening, and I will tell Tommy hi from you. Awesome. Elaine. Hi, honey. Good to see you, Elaine. Hi, honey. I'm so glad that you're here. Did DJ leave? Maybe he just popped.
He didn't respond.
Can you tag him?
Oh yeah, if you've been here in the last 15 minutes, you can tag, but
it
doesn't mean they're actually here.
Oh, maybe he left. Shucks, I'll have to wait. Tell my story next time he comes in. Oh, it's the frame it's the frame we were talking about, all because two people fell in love. I see it. Yes. Oh, DJ's here. He's here. DJ, you want to hear a funny story? Listen to this. So I was talking to someone and I said, we were talking about being Italian. And I said, I'm actually not Italian. And my daughters were in earshot of me. And my daughter turned around and she looked at me and she's like, what do you mean we're not Italian? I said, we're not Italian. And she's like, my whole life I've thought I was Italian. What are we? You always said we were Italian. I said, we're Sicilian. And she's like, and that is, she had no idea. I'm like, it's a little tiny island off of Italy. I said, there's a difference between being Italian and being Sicilian. And I just thought, yeah, you're not Sicilian. What do you mean I'm not Sicilian? I am Sicilian. What's he talking about? DJ, you're drunk. Go home. I told you I was born in Messina. I was born in Messina. I've talked about where I was born, and yes, we're Sicilian. Sicilians are Italians. It depends on what Sicilian you ask. Hi, Dora. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Angie.
Sicilians is just a tighter definition of Italians. That's all.
Well, for years, like Sicilians really had kind of like a bad rap because they were like, they they're separate. It's a separate island off of the coast of Italy. So he was born in I didn't know if you were born in Messina. I think, did we talk about that when we were talking on Tees? I didn't know if you were actually born there or if your family was there. Anthony, hi honey. Anthony's been to Taormina. I used to go disco dancing in Taormina. DJ, do you go back? Have you been back to Sicily? Oh, look at, he says, have you been back to Sicily? DJ, I have been back to Sicily. So my dad moved us here when I was 6 years old. And every summer, the day after school let out, like 1-2 days at the most, 3 days, he would put us on a plane and we would go back to Italy for the whole entire summer until I did that until I was, well, until I was 18 for sure. And then I went when I was 19. And then when I was 18, my parents actually sent me there on a one-way ticket. Yeah. They were like, yeah. At the time of my life. I had so much fun. And then excuse me, when I was 21, I actually was and I've told this story before. I was actually the relief nanny for the family. They were in the Boston area that owned Simon Malls. The family owned Simon Malls across the whole United States. They owned malls everywhere, and they had 2 adopted children, and they had a great big gorgeous home in Winchester, Massachusetts, and they had a full-time nanny that lived on the property, and I was the nanny relief. So when the nanny was off, they would call me, and I would fill in, taking care. Like, there was always somebody taking care of the kids. Like, they were so busy. I mean, sometimes I wondered why they even adopted those children, because they never made time for those children. And so they brought me to Italy. They went on a 2-week Italian vacation, and they went to all the touristy spots. And I went with them, and then they gave me my airline ticket at the end of the 2 weeks. I was like their nanny and their tour guide and their translator. And then I went down to Sicily to spend time with my family. I have not been back to Italy since I was 21 years old.
It's gonna look different when you get back.
Yeah, I'll probably take a family trip there in the next 5 years or something. I'll take a family trip before my kids get settled in and with husbands or fiancés or whatever. Carrie says, I've been to Sicily, best trip ever. Francine, my sister-in-law's in the chat. Hi, Francine. How are you, honey? You guys, Francine has auctions on her channel too, her and Matt. And I was in there the other night, and I got some really great deals in there. I bought a lot of personal stuff for the kids. I bought odds, and I bought for Gypsy and Francine. Your son wrote me the nicest email. Your son is incredible, Francine. You know what? Honest to goodness, you did such a great job with that boy. He's only 16 years old, and he's so personable and so outgoing. And you did a really, really great job with him. Oh, you're a good mom, Francine. You're a really good mom. Sí.
Hi, Michelle.
Yo
Hi,
so
Susan.
parlare. I'm sorry.
I said, hi, Michelle. Hi, Susan.
Hi, Michelle. Hi, Susan. How are you? He's 15. I'm blown away by that. Holy cow. That's incredible. Yes, Carl, I still speak Italian's my first language and I still speak it fluently. I call my cousins in Italy all the time. I actually joined it's called the Sicilians of the Palm Beaches. Um the Italians of the Palm Beaches. It's a group here and they get together once a month and I can't even make time to get together once a month. And they usually gather at like a local restaurant and the the idea of the get together is that everybody just speaks Italian the whole entire night. And I never can make it to any of the meetings and I wish I could find the time to do it because it's something that I know I would like really, really enjoy doing. But sometimes it's just so hard just to find the time. I feel like I'm just always running. DJ, do you speak Italian? Do you speak it fluently? He was 3 when he came to this country, so I'm sure his parents and grandparents spoke to him. Um, no, Susan, you don't need to register here. Does Susan need a wrench?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you do, DJ? Allora, uno di questi giorni dobbiamo parlare. But DJ, I plan on taking a trip over to the Tampa area. I don't know if it's going to be in the near future, but when I do, I don't know how far Sarasota is from Tampa. Um, I always spoke to my parents in Italian too. I wasn't allowed to speak. Is Michelle wrenched also? No,
No,
okay.
not yet.
DJ is though.
Is he?
Yeah, because I remember T saying, DJ, thank you for your registration. So I'm going to give him a wrench.
Yep.
Carl, when I come over to the west coast of Florida, I am definitely when I come over, I'm gonna plan a little meetup. I'll give you plenty of time, and we'll meet at a restaurant or something. Oh, you're 1 hour. That's not bad, DJ. Maybe you'll be able to come. I'd love to meet you, my fellow Sicilian. He's only one, hoping he picks up both languages. What did Susan say? Who's only one? My daughter-in-law is speaking only in Italian to my grandson, and my son speaks English to him. Susan, that's wonderful. I tried to do that. My kids live in Tampa. Cool. So you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm an hour and a half from Sarasota. Carl, meet DJ. DJ, meet Carl. Are you a reseller, DJ, or are you a collector of albums and stuff? Hey,
DJ was buying albums the other night.
yeah, on Tees.
Tees, whatnot.
Yeah. And we just started talking. We struck up a conversation because you know me, chit-chatting away in the chat, distracting T. I thought she was going to get mad.
Well, it's already complex enough without people.
I know, but she didn't have to be reading the chat. She could have just been selling. I was just chit-chatting away with DJ Storm and some other people in the chat. Hi, Samantha. Welcome in. I collect and I always say I will sell my doubles and I never do. Oh, I can't get to my records right now. There's a big pile of stuffed animals on top of them, but I'm gonna bring some of my I've got some really awesome rock and roll. I think I have some really awesome rock and roll. You never know what I'm gonna pull out. I tend to buy like collections of things, and a lot of the times I don't really like. I never. I know Anthony loves records. Carl Boxes, I want all your records. I don't want to get you guys excited, but I think that this is like a really good. Maybe I'll try tonight. We were going to look at some ephemera, but maybe if Stryker's showing something, maybe I'll go over and see if I can dig out a pile of them and see what I can pick out That's what she says. I hear it all the time. You never know when he's going to pull it out. No, but honestly, you guys, when I go and buy estates or collections of things from people, I don't cherry pick. I make a deal and I tell the people, like, I'm not going to cherry pick. I'm going to take the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is what I can offer you. You want to take it. And I don't thumb through them. I don't, but usually if I buy a collection from a collector, that collectors usually take really good care of their stuff. So give me all your Pokemon trading cards too. Carly, are you still collecting Pokemon? I do have some that I have put away.
I sold all of mine on Thursday.
You sold yours? I got a pretty big stack of them. I know just where they are. I don't know if I'm going to show them tonight. We'll see. I really wanted it to be kind of ephemera tonight. Pokemon sells in your boots, does it? How many boots do you have now, Anthony? Do you have 2? Any non-sports trading cards? I sold the other night some really nice non-sport stuff. There was, can't remember who bought them, the Civil War ones, which were pretty awesome, right?
Yeah, they do pretty good.
The Civil War ones were awesome. And then I'm trying to think. Oh, there was the Campbell Soup ones were really awesome too. The Campbell Soup. Hi, Christy. Oh, Christy has a booth
That's
too.
surprising. They do that well in antique booths.
Wow, Anthony, you got a lot. You got a lot going on. That's a lot of work keeping up with all that stuff.
Yeah, you have to always be buying when you have that much.
I know, right?
4 booths.
Wow, Christy has 3 booths. Oh, where's Heather MC? She's not in the chat. Do you have her phone number?
No.
I do. I'm going to text her because she may have not got the notification, and I know that if she if she finds out that she missed the live, she'll be really upset. I'm sure a lot of people didn't get the notification. I'm just going to text her I'm live. I'm going to go back to texting everybody the link like I used to do. I got away from that. It's just a lot of work. I need to pay for that service that you can like upload all the phone numbers. Just another one of those things that I have to, do. I have seen a few of you people in other channels that I'm a part of. Hi, peeps. Well, thanks, Michelle. Thanks for coming over. Perfect Day Boutique. Hi, honey. Yes, I'm feeling so much better. Just have a little nasally cold right now, but I'm fine. I sold produce, chicken. Oh, please don't mention chicken. Please don't mention chicken. I was like,
yes, Elaine is called the eBay standard envelope. And I price all of my cards for under $20 at $1.50. And anything over $20, you have to go to first class. So I price them at $4.
Do you oh, okay. She's at the drive-in. She's such a good mom. Do you ever put them on auction, or do you?
No.
You do the research and you put the price on them?
Everything's buy it now. I don't do any auctions whatsoever. Everybody wants their stuff tomorrow, so they don't want to wait 7 days for an auction to end and get it that way.
Oh, Elaine said she sold 2 postcards on eBay. Congratulations, Elaine. Awesome. Yep. Yes, Francine.
Did you do free shipping or did you charge shipping?
I did, Francine. I got food poisoning, honey, from Chick-fil-A. I did. It was awful. Let's see. Duck, turkey, eggs, asparagus,
Yeah.
raspberries. Oh, so she has a booth where she sells all kinds of foods. Auctions are annoying and you always get sniped.
All too often.
Hi, just Jackie. I got your message, honey, but I'm sorry. I was over supporting Saxton on whatnot, and I got your message, but I didn't get a chance to read it. I saw you sent me a little video. I'm gonna watch it after the show, so I can enjoy it. Yeah, Francine, it was. Thanks, Michelle. Yeah, and then I decided yesterday morning I decided to go to I called the emergency room. And I said to them, I called them and I said, listen, I said, I have food poisoning. I said, and I'm very dehydrated. And I said, I know I need a bag of fluids, but I'm not going to come if you guys have emergencies or if you have a lot of sick people there, because I don't want to take a chance of being exposed to anything because I'm healthy. Otherwise, I just have food poisoning and I'm dehydrated. And the nurse was really nice. And she's like, no, come in, right now. There's no one here. So I went in and they took me right away, like immediately. Like I walked in and I went right into triage and they took my blood pressure and my temperature and brought me right into the back. And they took 5 tubes of blood and they hooked me right up to the IV and started me on IV. And the doctor came in and he was Italian. Um, he was so nice, from New York. He was so cute. He was real young. He was probably in his, early 40s. And he was so personable and he was an absolute sweetheart. And we were chit-chatting away. And then, the nurses came in and they were talking with him and talking with me. And before you knew it, it was like my room, my room, I was going to say my hotel room, my room at the hospital in the emergency room was like the break room. All the nurses were in there. The doctor was in there. I was making friends. We were telling stories. Every free moment they had, they were like coming into the room and checking on me, and I didn't need to be checked on. I think they just, were coming in there because it was just fun.
Did your girls go with you?
No,
Oh,
no, I didn't want to expose them to emergency room grossness. No, and I was really careful to. I wore my mask the whole time, and I used sanitary wipes, and the pump thing, and I tried not to touch anything. I I don't like being in hospitals at all. I mean, especially like even like when Denali was sick, I used to, so when he had his chemotherapy, he'd have to have like so many hours of chemotherapy. And then if his hydration was over, like then you have to have so many hours of hydration after chemotherapy. And when the doctors came around in the morning and I would figure out, like I knew how many hours of chemo he was having and how many hours of hydration he had to have. And if he was done with his hydration at 2 o'clock in the morning, I would have the doctor, when he did his rounds in the morning, sign for him to go home, as long as he had no fever, blah, 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 sign for him to go home. And we would drive home at 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. Like I would get him out of that hospital as quickly as I could as soon as he was done with his treatment. I didn't let him stay there like one extra second. You know how sometimes you hear people say, oh, I had surgery and like they made me leave the next day. I'm like, they're doing you a favor, because you can get C. diff, you can get so many bad things in the hospital. Like as soon as you're done with your surgery or whatever you need to have done, go home and recover. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. We were so much better off recovering at home. Thank you, Anthony. Yes, everybody, make sure you hit the up thumbs up button. When you're the high bidder for 3 days and then within 2 seconds left, you lose the auction by $1. I know, right, DJ? Those are like, don't they call them, can't you hire, isn't there like bots that can bid for you?
yeah. There's services, sniping services. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like, hi, Elsie. It's not like someone's like sitting there at the computer. I think people hire bots to do that. I did speak to him in Italian. And you know what I did, Francine? And I told the nurse, and the nurse was like, "Don't worry about it." I said, "Do you think it was disrespectful?" I said to the nurse. He was talking to me, and my hearing is so bad, and I couldn't hear what he said. And I said, "I'm sorry." I said, I'm hard of hearing. What did you say, honey?" I was like, "Did I just call the doctor honey?" But he was such a honey. It was like it came out naturally, like for me to say honey to him because he was so nice. And the yeah, what exactly, Carl? And I said to the nurse, I said, "I hope that wasn't disrespectful. I feel like I need to apologize to him for calling him honey." And she's like, "You don't need to apologize to him." She goes, "Trust me, he's used to it." He was so cute. He was so personable. It's so nice to get like a really good nurse that's, very caring, and a really good doctor. And I love, we have it. It's called Palm Beach Gardens Medical Center. It's, I mean, they do, um, you do that all the time. You call everyone sweetie. Um, they, they do, cancer treatments, and they do operations there, but it's not like it's called Palm Beach Gardens Medical Center, but it's an actual hospital. It's like a real hospital, but they don't do like, you have to go to St. Scary's for the more, like when I had my stroke, I had to go to St. Scary's. um Donna had such a good time at the clinic. She didn't want to leave. She told them their hospitality was, I did when I was leaving. I said to the nurse, I said, "Thank you so much for your hospitality." I was in no rush to leave. I was like so comfortable there. They kept bringing me those warm blankets and switching them out and giving me another warm blanket. I was like, "Oh my gosh, you guys are treating me so good."
You'll be getting a survey here in a couple days.
Oh my gosh, they deserve 5 stars across the board. They were awesome. Oh, Mr. Pickles is her bird. He's saying hello. Hello, Mr. Pickles. My wife always tells me, "Do you actually remember any women's name? It's always Sweetie." I know. I always say honey. I always say honey. All right, you guys want to look at some postcards? This first one that is like right on the top. Shrieker, I can't wait for you to like tell people about these postcards. And Shrieker's really, really good about
So I get a grade every one of them. Good, bad, and indifferent.
yeah, you could.
I
Shrieker, oh, Mr. Pickles just blew you a kiss, Donna. Oh, that's so sweet, Destiny. That's adorable. That's adorable. I love that. All right, guys. So I'm not going to be like doing okay, Michelle. We're not going to be doing like crazy like selling. It's more going to be like, let's look at some photos and see what we got going on here. And I am going to let you guys bid on them. Hey, Swamp.
Are you going to do bidding increments?
Probably. Yeah, we'll do
Okay.
a slow close. Yeah. We'll do a slow close so people can take their time. Angela, right now I took out a couple of bundles of ephemera. And then we'll see. I did take a NyQuil, so I'm probably going to get a little sleepy. We'll see how long I last. We'll see how long I last. Because I'm going to have a really busy day tomorrow. And then I hope to be on Tuesday. Gypsy, come here, baby. Gyps, come say hi to Mama. Gypsy?
Has Gypsy made a new video lately?
I have a whole bunch of video I have to upload to her channel. I just haven't had a chance.
Hey, Swamp.
Just not enough hours in the day for everything. It's so ridiculous. Gypsy girl. Where'd she go? Let me go get her so she can say hi to. Come here, babies.
She's only going to stay in your arms for 10 seconds anyway.
I know. Uh-oh. Do you have to go out?
Jackie, it really depends on what you're out hunting for. I go mostly for the RPPCs, the real photo postcards, and my average sale price on those is around $20. But my overall average sale price on all my cards is around $13. And I list everything. I don't pick too much. When I buy a big lot of 1,000, I just list them all, unless they're in really, really bad shape.
All right. No puppy kisses.
Well, that's why she doesn't want to stay. You don't let her kiss you.
Oh. Say hi to everybody. Be a good girl.
Gypsy girl. She must have just woke up. She's calm. Gypsy.
She needs to go out. I got to get the girls to take her outside. Hold on a second.
I do, Carl. I use a duplex Epson.
Oh, Chezzy, can someone take Gypsy outside, please? She's standing by the front door.
Yeah, I hardly do any description whatsoever, Jackie. I just have a common one for all cards. I don't add anything to it. Let the pictures do the talking. You're right. The title and the pictures. Yeah, Carl, both sides at one time.
Oh, you put both sides of the card on?
No, you just feed the card through and it scans both sides at one time.
Oh, but your actual photo in the listing is just the front of the card.
I use both, front and back. 2 different photos.
No. But the listing picture is just the front of the photo.
Yeah. The main picture. The main photo.
The main picture. Yeah.
Christy, the auction professor is okay. If you really want to get in depth, go to Popeye's Postcards. He's got a whole series that does a much better job. Hi, Kat. Oh, yeah, for sure, Susan. I like canceled cards much better than uncanceled.
Yeah, Susan, a lot of people like the ones that are written on.
They tell a story, and they give you a date. The date's important a lot of times. So
sometimes I get caught up in reading them. That's why I like to do postcards late at night, because if I go on with tea and do postcards, oh my God, we'd be on like forever, because I love looking at them in depth, and I like looking at the cancellation and the stamp, and some of them have awesome stamps. And see, Mama Aim says I prefer the written ones too. Mm-hmm. Did I say hi to Kat D?
No, she just came in.
Hi, Kat D. I don't know if I said hi to you in my head or if I actually said hi to you. But
have you been listing some, Anthony? I know you like them. I don't recall if you've been listing any though.
Just the lady's name and town, no address. It doesn't matter if it has an address on it or not.
Well, back in 1910, that's all you had was a name and a city a lot of the times. There weren't many addresses on a lot of the cards.
Right. Or zip codes.
Right.
Or zip codes. It will just say like, Pennsylvania.
Yep. Well, usually the city gets in there, but yeah, the name and the city is the most common.
Street. 2 Main Street, Philly.
There is, Angie, especially the real photo ones. But it's like anything, it's hit or miss. It's going to be long tail, just like postcards. Postcards are long tail.
What is stereoscope cards?
They're the ones you put a viewer in front of you, and they have 2 of the same picture.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Margot, I don't. They're the same price either way. Generally, I just like having more information on cards. That's why I like the posted ones better.
Yeah, the ones that are written in the quill ink are the penmanship. It's such an art. It's so beautiful. I've seen some that are like the people are, oh my gosh, so beautiful. I love them.
Well, it's just like life, Jackie. There's a picture of everything. Every part of someone's life is on a card.
Right. It all depends on what they collected. And this person obviously collected ship ones. So why don't I put the screen on and we'll start taking a look at them and see what we got here.
Yeah, Carl, anthropomorphic.
Let's see. So I just kind of, pulled out of the box and let's take a look and see what we have here. Let me just move this camera over just a little bit. But look at this one. Does that look like it's snow?
Iced over on a ship.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's
3 days to clear the of ice.
the focal of ice. It took 3 days to clear the. Look at all that. So scary. So there's that one. And then look at
See
that.
that's the real photo postcard there.
This one is too, though.
No, that one's not.
What do you mean?
It's a photo, but it's not a technical real photo postcard. It's not an actual photograph. It's a duplicate of a photograph.
But it's
the one
old.
in your left hand is an actual photograph.
But this is old, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got age to it, sure. But it was printed.
Okay. And this
do
one?
Do you have your loop there handy?
I do.
Take a look at the first one through your loop and see what you see.
I can see it with my plain eye. The difference.
Well, yeah, you can see the silvering on that one easy enough. But take that first card that you thought was an actual photo and look at it, and you'll see a bunch of dots. And that'll tell you it's a printed card, not a actual photograph.
All right, let's see.
It's easier if you just blow it up on your screen, but
whoops, hold on, sorry.
Yeah, it's not very obvious there.
No, right?
Yep.
I'm looking at the edges.
Well, you need to look in the photo itself, in the picture itself. But you can't. It's hard to see there. Yeah.
It's hard. Hey, Groovy Chick is in town.
Yeah, Kelly, exactly.
No, loop shows dots or no dots. Okay.
Right.
So, but this
and you
one,
won't see any dots on that one, because that's an actual
awesome.
photo. Of course, like you said, you could tell right away because you could see the silvering around the edges, right?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, exactly, Nancy. You can zoom in with your camera. Well, the first one I would say wasn't, Carl, because the back is totally wrong for a real photo.
Oh, the back of this one.
See, that one's very obvious that that's a real photo. Once you start handling them, you'll notice the real photo ones right away. Hi, Kelly. Kelly, yeah.
Port of U.S. Navy, Tacoma Dock.
So from Washington, 1908.
1908.
And that's a divided back. You see the line down the middle there.
Yeah. Did she go? Did you give her a treat?
Yeah.
Good. Thank you.
I'm going to drop a link to a website that will help you determine ages on real photo postcards.
I just stepped in something.
In your foot?
I just stepped on something.
Oh no. Have Chuzzy dig it out.
Hi, Simi. So on this website, you can go there, and it shows you all the words that will appear in the stamp box, who the publisher is, and it'll help you date them.
Hi, Marilyn.
So you go back to that second card you had, the real photo one,
Okay.
and we'll show them how to date that card.
I'm gonna put this here so that they can get a nice up close. I'm so glad I came up with this idea to bring this like extra level things up. Okay, so This one here?
Yeah, right. Now turn it over and let's look at the stamp box on it. Okay, this one was published by Azo. And you see the corners, they have 2 arrows up and 2 arrows down. So you go to this website and you look under Azo, 2 up, 2 down, and it tells you it was produced between 1918 and 1930 is when that picture was taken, or published anyway.
What was the dates again?
1918 through 30. So probably sometime in the 20s.
And that's a battleship.
Yep.
Okay. And then this one. $1909.
No, Jackie, they're all different publishers. Azo is the most common one from that period, though. EKC is another very popular one that's from the 40s. Those are your 2 main that you're going to find on Real Photos, and of course Kodak, which is more common these days from the 50s on. That's an older undivided back. There's no line down the middle. It's from 1904.
Awesome, right?
The Santa Marta. Yeah, undivided back from 1900 through 1907.
How beautiful. All that wood.
Yeah. What's the starting bid? Good question.
Oh my gosh, this is like morbid looking to me. We can start it at 30. Carta postale.
Yeah, so you know that's an international card from Paris.
In Paris. That is like so morbid looking to me.
Maryland's in at 30. I scanned all the cards, Susan. The Grand Rapids. See, now take that one that you just showed and feel the surface of it, the front of it.
Yes.
What do you feel?
It feels
Kind of rough?
yeah, like almost like like linen.
Right, it's a linen card.
Yeah, it feels like linen. You can see it.
Yeah, you can see it as well. Special scanner carry, Epson double-sided scanner. Duplex scanner is what they're called. $1912.
So is that pencil?
Probably is.
That pencil survived all these years.
Well, if they don't get handled very much, there's no reason they shouldn't.
Let's see, this one. 1914.
Divided back. So your divided back is going to be 1907 or 1908 up through 1915. Now remember, just because you see a date back, the cancel date back there, doesn't mean that that's when it was produced. Like that was a 1914, but it could have been an undivided card from 1905. Is people just didn't always use them right away, of course. You could use one from 1900 today even if you wanted to.
Are those cars or are those horse and buggies? I can't tell.
There's probably got both in that picture. They should be trolleys down the middle.
Oh, I see. I see a car right there.
Yeah, some automobiles. Very early autos, 1912, right?
Oh, this is a pretty one. She's beautiful.
Which ship is that? It'll be on the front bottom, probably. Now, the stamps is a whole different story. I know there's a lot of people that look for rare stamps, but it's not worth the time to do, in all honesty. I have a good friend that's a stamp collector, stamp dealer for 30 years or plus, and there's just not very many postcards with a rare stamp on them. It's not worth the time trying to figure them out. The cancels generally are more important than what the stamps are.
Do you think this is a picture of a postcard?
What's that?
1911. Do you
It's
think
just regular divided back? It's not a real photo or nothing, no. Was it a real photo at one time? Yeah, sure, for sure.
and it was just made into, they took the photo and made it into a postcard?
Yeah, print it off, sure. Yeah, most postcards were real photos at one time. You'll get some artist renditions, but what's that?
I said, this one's so pretty, the design on it.
Yeah. And there's one at night. Like I've said before, I always mention that it's a night shot. And that's a pretty cool one. Got the spotlight shining out. That's an early one. That's probably 07, 08, right in there. Now turn that one back over again, Donna. See how that line is kind of towards the left side? It's not straight down the center.
Yeah.
And that's usually right at the very beginning of divided backs. So probably right at 1907 on that.
Why are they writing September 11th?
I don't know. Probably one of the cancels had September 11th on it. There you go. Oh, 1911. September 16th. And like on that one, if you can make out what the name of those ships are, certainly put that in your listing. Same with trains. If you can determine what the train number is, always put that in your listing because collectors are looking for certain engines and whatnot. Oh, that was the wrong one, Carl. Yeah.
Printed in Germany.
Yeah, the best cards came from Germany. Almost all cards were actually printed in Germany up till World War I. And then, of course, that changed, but...
This is pretty, the sepia.
So why does that appeal to you, the sepia tone?
I like the sepia. I like that color. Look at, they tore the stamp off of it. And
Yeah.
like
earrings. You'll find that on a lot of cards, the stamp's missing.
Like an animal.
But it doesn't seem to hurt value too much, as long as it doesn't damage the card.
I don't know. Don't you think that's so pretty? I think the sepia tones are so beautiful.
Hmm.
No.
Thousand Islands. They're having a little party there, it looks like, with all the flags flying. Yeah, there's a few of them, Kelly. See, that's an undivided back. See, you can't write on the back of that one. That's why there's a writing tab over on the right side of the front.
What do you mean you can't write on it?
On the back of that one, you can only use that for the address on the back.
Oh, and you can only write here?
That's your message area right there on the right side.
So what if you did write something here? The post office wouldn't deliver it?
I don't know. I assume they'd return it to you if they could. And see, the writing tab is on the bottom of that one. That's also an undivided back.
Yeah, because, I mean, let's see. I don't know if I've noticed if any of them have return addresses on them.
Saxton's here.
Hey, Saxton. I hope you had a successful show, honey.
Thank you, Marilyn. You went off already? Yep.
Hi, John. Welcome.
Yeah, you need to get the loop and make out what that is if it doesn't tell you on the bottom.
Okay. I'm gonna
Because you always want to put the name of the steamer on there if you can.
It's the Canada Steamship Lines, is what
with
it
no
says.
ship name.
Oh, here, it's on the back of it. It's not. So this
Oh,
isn't.
very good. It's not even a postcard. It's more of a trade card or something like that. Oh, it's a. Does it come open?
No,
No. Okay. Just a collectible card. It's number 34.
no, it's just a card. It's cardboard. It's like a trade card, maybe, or something that they gave away as a souvenir.
Yeah, just a collector card. Now this one, see, you see the cancel there? It's from Point Aw. Where is it from? Can't make out the last part of it, but see, the cancel can tell you a lot. Of course, where it came from and the date and everything, but there's a lot more collectors for the cancel there than there is for the stamp generally, because they're looking for post offices that are no longer in existence. And so there's a big book of dead post offices. So they're always looking for DPOs and sometimes RPOs also, the railway post offices, because some trains had their own post offices. And of course, you get into Navy ships, most of those had their own post offices as well. So there's a lot of cancel collectors out there.
I find this one very appealing.
Big open space.
Yeah, just nice clean lines. Promenade deck.
Jackie. I don't think I can even say the name of that one. I want to say Six Aola.
I'm not going to attempt it. That's on a ship. That is absolutely amazing.
Is it a ship? What's it say on the bottom? Yeah, navigation Italy.
Oh my God. See, look at, I'm so Italian. I'm so Italian. I'm like, this is the most amazing one I've seen so far. And it's from Roma. Oh my gosh, I'm so Italian.
Well, they made those ships up to look like mansions, that's for sure.
Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. It looks like
Yeah, I thought you were Sicilian, exactly.
right? Francine, thank you, honey. Thank you.
There's a real photo, it looks like. Princess Louise. Let's see what the back looks like. Yeah, that should be a real photo.
And these prices, guys, they're written in pencil. So
the divided backs were started in 1907 and ran through 1915. Then they went to white borders from 15 to 30, and then to linen. Hi, Daniel.
I'm seriously hoping that I come across one from the Titanic.
Yeah, that'd be great if you did.
All this stuff is uncurated. I mean, imagine if he picked up one from the Titanic and it got thrown.
Well, I think those are pretty cool. The ones that are totally iced over.
Oh, I think so too. I think that's an amazing photo right there. Flipping it easy. Hello. It's Daniel. Daniel changed his name.
1909. See, that's a undivided back. So that should have been mailed before 1907, but it wasn't. They used it later on. So you can't always date them from that cancel, but you can hopefully get close.
This is an awesome one too. Let's see what year this one is. This is amazing. Oh, it's a divided back.
Any luggage labels?
I don't know. I'm going through this box with you guys. I have it put aside for us to go through this on like Sunday nights so that we can really enjoy the pictures. I love this. I love the ones with like all the people in it.
Yeah, when the docks are full of people coming and going.
I love that. I love seeing that. Oh, this is a very dramatic looking one. Look at this one.
Steaming through the sea.
Isn't that a great shot?
What ship is it?
Those negatives are really dirty. Oh, were they? Were they really dirty?
You knew they were.
Nah, I mean, I didn't really hold them up and look at them. Hi, Kyle. Were they menage a trois ones? Because in that same bundle came all these menage a trois postcards that I have that are
Yeah,
like,
Michelle, that happens a lot. For
that are
sure.
like really, really, really dirty.
Ah, the Imperator.
Oh my gosh, isn't this beautiful? Something about that is just the angle of it or something is gorgeous.
Now, there's a really good site also. I could drop that if you need to. That tells you the date of all the shipwrecks and how long they were in service and when they sunk, that kind of thing. And if you can add some of that type of information, if you have room, it can help sometimes. Carl wants some really dirty negatives.
Oh, Carl.
Uh,
Oh, this is Valentine's. I've heard you talk about this company before.
I mean, they're just one of the bigger publishers at the time. The Chippewa. That's got to be from the Great Lakes somewhere.
Carrie's covering her eyes. Carrie, don't cover your eyes right now. I'm showing ships. Oh, look at this one's got the blimp in it.
You got a dirigible up there. That's really good.
That's awesome.
A good ship and a good. It's a White Star, Cunard, the Queen Elizabeth, one of their main ships. But yeah, blimps do really well. And if you get 2-in-1 like that, that should be a really good card. You got a tug trying to push that one around. Undivided back, so early. Hi, Noelle.
Hi, Noelle. How are you, honey?
1908.
Look at the way they were dressed. That's not a cruise ship. That's just like a ferry boat?
Yeah. In the city from Chicago. Just going short distances. You're probably right.
1908. This is a picture of the boat we came on.
Yeah, they went across the lower parts of Lake Michigan a lot of times, the one from Chicago.
Martha's Vineyard, Nantucket.
Okay, thank you, Michelle.
Whaleback excursion steamer, Chicago. Christopher Columbus. My dad used to always say, it's pronounced Cristoforo Colombo.
Okay.
How he would say it. It's, 1910. In this country, we say Christopher Columbus, and he would correct us and say it right. It's Cristoforo Colombo. Because he was Italian. Christopher Columbus is the American way of saying it. I wonder why a lot of these have that black mark on them. Any idea?
Probably when the family got rid of them, they wanted to get rid of some information, or that the street address may have been wrong. Who can say?
No, I mean, the street address wouldn't be right there.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Or right there.
Hi, Cindy.
I wonder
Somebody may have put a price there or something. Who knows? And then it got repriced at the stall. Who knows? Hard to say.
Why would they do that? Do you think that would affect the postcard at all?
Hi, Kyle. And the Albany. That's nice. Hudson River Dayline. Undivided early one with the big old writing tab down there. Oh, I didn't do that, Saxon. I wouldn't have got rid of these. I would have kept these.
No, Saxton. I bought a huge, not huge, but big enough box full of all This guy was a not a steamship, a ship collector of ship stuff. There's menus, and I've been selling them for like months now.
No, that one is totally icebound. Yeah, it's an icebreaker.
Pulling them out a little bit at a time.
And see, that's a real photo there. It's an Azo with the 4 squares, it looks like, in the corners. So that'll give you the year for that.
Does that say $70 on it?
6 at the top. Let's see. So Azo with 4 squares, that would be 1926 to the 40s. So probably at sometime in the 30s. Oh, you had a cancel on that one. What did the date say? Could you read it? Yeah, those would be nice ones, Noel. No, it was on the stamp. Huh? Coal dock and steamer, Augustus B. Woven. Yeah, I saw that, Saxton.
What did she say?
Oh, Michelle registered.
Oh, okay. Let me give her a wrench. Thank you, Michelle. Welcome. Welcome to the family.
Jackie, no, not all real photos are marked like that. You're just lucky if they are. None of the international ones will be, but most, at least half of the U.S. ones will be. So it's just one more tool to help you kind of date things. It's another icebreaker.
Yeah, I love these front pictures. You know, of the
I knew what you meant, Jackie.
1924.
See, that would be a white border card there from 1924.
Martha's Vineyard.
And that would be a linen card you have there.
Memories.
Hi, Victory Hill.
Lots of fun on Martha's Vineyard. Hi, Victory Hill. What always gets me is these are all are pieces of someone's life. I know. I love looking at them. I love holding them. I love seeing them.
See, that one looks pretty neat because they're actually building that ship. That's in the shipyard.
Yeah.
I've never seen one like that where the ship's under construction. That should be pretty good.
What are they all doing in those canoes in the water?
Coming and going to work.
Going to work?
Probably. I don't see them out there fishing, it don't look like.
This one's awesome too. Let me see what this one says. I'll tell you what this says on it.
Well, that should be okay, Noel, for sure. Especially if they're all the early ones like that.
It says, Mayor's Committee of Welcome, New City of New York. Welcome Committee, New York City. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so cool. With the top hats and the way they're dressed.
Oh, you got a welcoming committee.
Yeah, it's a welcoming committee. New York City.
Nice. Looks like a real photo. Turn it over. Yep, real photo. You got an Azo, 2 up, 2 down, so probably the 20s.
That's awesome.
Oh, there's another one under construction. That's nice.
The colors on it are beautiful.
Nice card.
All right, I'm gonna end this bundle right here so that in case there's other people that are interested that want to buy, we'll just do this one bundle here. We'll start counting this down. I don't know how many are there. I'm not going to count them, but there's a good stack.
Looks like we're between Francine and Marilyn.
All right, you guys, duke it out. Duke it out. They're all beautiful.
Perfect Day was in there for a while. I don't know if they went out or not. Maryland is out. Well, turn it up on the edge. We can guess pretty close to how many's there. All right, Francine's at 160.
All right, Francine, thank you. Francine, what are you going to do with them? She just loves them. She's going to
Yeah,
read
some of
them.
those would be hard to sell. They're so cool. It's this what lot number?
Lot number, just we'll do one evening
1E. Oh, Carl came in right before I hit sold.
because I already put the morning lots in the office. So we'll just do 9-4 lot 1
Today's the 4th already, huh?
postcards.
Thank you, Perfect Day. All right, between Carl and Francine, Carl went out. All right. I'm just going to sell it now, so if you're going to come in, you better do it right this second.
All right.
And it's sold. 180 to Francine.
84 of you here tonight. Thank you guys so much. Francine, congratulations. Francine, I think you got a nice little bundle there.
There's some
And-
great ones in there for sure.
Yeah, and
If you list them, do your homework because some of those can be pretty pricey.
And Francine, you can catch Schreiker live on Saxton's channel on Mondays
Mondays, yep. Tomorrow.
at 4.
It changes, but let's see. It says 5:15 Eastern tomorrow.
5:15, yeah. So if you have any questions, I mean, you're not going to have them obviously by tomorrow, but
Yep.
she's trying to do Saxton and Jim G. Where is Jim G? Is he here tonight?
I haven't seen him in here.
Yeah, Jim G, and he's probably here, but just quietly watching. He's a man of few words.
He was setting up his office today, getting ready to get back to selling after his big move.
I'm drinking, honey. I'm gonna go fill it up right now. I am. I'm trying to stay hydrated. Thank you for asking, sweetheart. You're a good friend.
Yeah, putting together shelving. Yep.
Okay. Let's wipe that water.
Oh yeah, get rid of that moisture.
Right?
Although it looked like all of those were in plastic, so
Yeah.
it would have been right.
I don't know if these are in plastic. Those are just these. This is how I bought the box. They were all in these brown paper bags. Those.
Carl's probably got a red Dixie cup too, don't you, Carl?
I'm drinking too. I'm drinking just water.
No, he's got a bottle.
I need
Carl's
to.
not a bottle person. He'd have a glass.
Let me go get a paper towel because I don't want to get any moisture on them.
Yeah, well, subscribe to my channel, Francine, as I'm going to make a little bit of content about postcards, or definitely go sub to Popeye's Postcards. He'll give you a good education. He has a whole series about cards. And he's certainly probably the most knowledgeable that's making video on YouTube.
I mean, I've never watched him, but I think that you are so knowledgeable.
Yeah, but I'm still pretty young compared to him. He's been doing it for 25 years, so I've got a long ways to go to catch up with him. He's forgotten more than I know, so.
All right, here's another nice stack, you guys.
St. Catherine's.
Let's see what we have here.
British flag.
These are I don't think they're not linen.
Well, this is just a binder, so they're going to be all connected front and back. So these aren't really the ones you're going to tear off the mail. These are just more pictures than anything.
All right.
But
So
there's a lot of pictures in there to look at.
all right. So that's your first one. And then
Atlantic City. Watching the swimmers.
Atlantic City Pier. This was mounted.
Yep.
Does that affect it?
Don't let that scare anybody, though. Those little glue spots, is most people don't pay any attention to that.
Really?
Yep.
It's good to know.
As long as it doesn't tear into the card any at all, there's no problem. Yeah, he doesn't do a lot of content anymore. He does some daily what sold. That's about it now. But he still has that good series on his channel to watch. I think it's about 25 or 30 videos. But
This is my second day in Switzerland.
the Tremonta, I can't tell. Tremonta?
I don't know, but it's pretty. Ooh, this one's pretty too. Oh, this looks like it's a booklet. This is a booklet of photos.
Yep. Of what city? I couldn't see. Oh, Chicago.
Chicago.
There's a low tour boat, the Merrimack River.
Yeah.
Undivided back, so an early one. Yeah, he sells on Whatnot also.
Ooh, look at this one.
1906. They changed their address.
And they used a marker? No, fountain pen.
Yeah. Yeah, you can tell the heavy at the ends there, where it lingered on the page.
Oh my gosh, look at
The writing tab. Oh, the mosquito fleet. Those are little boats.
get to write some pretty small writing.
Yeah. And that's why everybody complained and they went to the divided back, so they had more room to write. And eventually they went to Continental cards, the larger cards, so they had even more room to write.
The Singer Building.
Yeah, New York.
This one's cool.
Plattsburgh, New York. Battle of Lake Champlain. Another early card, 1907 or before.
1907 or before.
Yep.
It's funny how they got just that little bit of color in there.
Yeah, and count the flags on that, or the stars on that flag. See how many you get. It won't be 50.
You don't think so?
No, because two states didn't come into the Union until 59. So,
Oh yeah, so that's probably something good that you would put in.
I mean, it's a given. Everybody understands that.
Oh, I didn't. Sorry.
What is that? The can't read it. Oh, Como Vista del Lago. So you'll want to translate that and put it in your title, what it should say. In American, Milano.
Yeah. Lake Cuomo. I gotta fix myself. I'm all twisted doing this.
But that is a real photo. And that's the second word I put in all my titles. If it's a real, my first word in every postcard title is postcard. And then if it's a real photo, I'll put RPPC.
Do you think that's a real photo?
No.
You can just tell right away like that? All right. Is that a real photo?
Probably not, but I checked the back, or I'm not holding it. No, definitely not.
All right, let's.
It's a good scene. See, that's a parking lot, and you see all those cars. People like parking lots, is they get a good shot of a lot of different cars of the age, and you even have a bicycle out there in the middle. So there's a lot of things going on in there. That's good. And then you got all the beachfront shacks up there, the stores and places.
That's
So that's
pretty
fun.
awesome. People used
It's
to
not
drive
bad.
right on the beach. There's still some beaches where people can just drive right on. Here's Canadian.
Wow, that looks like a 4 bridger there. Is there 4 or just 3? No, there's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's interesting. All right next to each other like that.
Huh. Oh, so
Hamilton, Canada.
So it looks like he also collected postcards of bridges. Look at this.
Well, I
one.
mean, a lot of them are going to be train bridges, and of course, they're car bridges, so they're still transportation related. And there you have a boat under that one. So it still fits right into the category.
This one hasn't been punched out. You see it? How it still is like the perforated edge all around it. I don't know if it was part of a book or
Or it could have had like a pouch on the back of it or something. I don't know. It's from Canada. What do you expect?
I don't know what to expect.
They do things differently there. That's all I know.
Republic of Cuba.
Okay, now, so Cuba is a whole nother subject. Okay, this one, technically, you could not post on eBay because it was actually printed in Cuba. If you look at the back, it'll say Cuba on the edge of it where it was printed.
So why can't you post it?
Because we don't sell things that were made in Cuba.
Oh, made in the USA.
Okay, so that would be fine. That'd be fine then. If it's of Cuba, as long as it was printed in the U.S., it's okay. But if it was actually printed in Cuba, then it would be a problem.
Like what? eBay would take it down?
Yeah, they would pull it off.
You're kidding.
If they found it, it's one of those things, or somebody reported it.
Look how beautiful that one is.
Yeah, that's the Cliff House, isn't it? In Seal Rocks. Yeah, Cliff House and Seal Rocks. It's got a nice ship out there, though. That's the part. On that one, is the Cliff House is fairly common, but it's got the steamer out there. That's the important part of that one. Francine sent her payment.
Thank you, Francine. All right, let's see. Here's another one.
Yeah, another one under construction. That's nice. Couple of them in there in dry dock. That's the Navy Yard, too. So that's a neat card. Location, Yacht Club, Monroe, Michigan. From 1906.
Is that a real photograph?
Well, it was, but that card is not a real photograph, no. The Rusty Bucket's here.
Hey, Rusty Bucket. Thanks for coming in.
Could you have posted it? Could you have sold it when the trade embargo was opened up several years ago? I don't know the technicalities of that, Perfect Day. But I know they pull them off now if they see that they were actually printed in Cuba.
Wow. I had no idea they were that strict.
And I don't know if Popeye's done a series on that, but there's another guy on YouTube called SM Postcards, and he does a lot of videos about that type of subject, what you can and can't list for sale. That's a nice big dock, the little canoe. That's not even a canoe, I guess, a little boat.
Look at his top hat, you guys. He's going out on the boat with look at him going out for a boat ride with a top hat on.
Yep.
That's awesome.
He's waiting for one of the women over there.
And look at the way the women are dressed. Are they going to get on the boat like that?
Well, one of them's going to get in there.
The dresses, right, Carrie? Oh my gosh, it's amazing. I gotta see if this
Yeah,
has,
exactly, Noel. Anything Cuban, not just cards.
oh, it's a split one.
Yeah, that's okay. It's still a good card.
And there's a,
That's an early divided back, probably.
yeah. Here's California. This is awesome. You've got the sailboat.
And that's a much newer card. That's a chrome card.
Is that what that's called?
Yeah. That's
Why
that's probably from the 70s there, actually.
Why do they call it chrome?
That's just what everything went to. It's made from a photo, and that's when colors started coming about being popular in the 50s.
So pretty.
Called a photochrome. 62.
1962. And then here's another one of the booklets.
Yeah.
Here's an old one.
07.
7. Massachusetts.
Uh-oh.
What?
Somebody in the chat.
Donna Bella. 6x6.
Hi, 6.
Hi, 6x6. Thanks for coming in. You're so funny. I'm sorry if I was a little disrespectful the other night. I just thought you were a creeper. But now I know that you're not.
No,
Well,
6 is good people.
Aw.
Northland Northern Steamship Company. But you'd have to loop that name off the ship and be sure to put that ship name in there.
Let's see if I can give it to you.
Good evening, 6.
It's really hard to read. You probably could do it because Northland Northern Steam Company.
It doesn't have the ship name on it.
Nope, it says Northland Northern Steam Company. See if I can find it for you.
Well, Northland might be the name of the ship then. Hi, Christy. Yeah, Northland. All right. Well, that must be the name of the ship, Northland.
Hey, Christy. How are you feeling, honey?
Where are we at? We are at 40 with the Rusty Bucket. Sandusky, Ohio. I've listed a lot of Ohio cards.
SS Northern Pacific.
Yep.
And this looks like what you refer to as a chrome.
Yeah, it's a newer card. North America. South America. All right.
That's awesome.
They made some big ones even back then.
Definitely an old one there. Some of these look a little bit newer. There's that one.
Well, people still collect the Chrome cards, especially people that went to vacation in those areas and passed through those areas, or they did something there that was meaningful to them on vacation. So the Chromes are mostly collected by people that have been there.
What a mess.
From the Bahamas.
It's like chicken scratch all over it. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's nice. Delta Queen. Must be on the Mississippi somewhere. Nope, Cincinnati.
Booth Bay Harbor. I'm so ready to go back up to Maine.
Yeah, exactly, Carl. Remember, most postcards are long tail. Don't expect to list it today and sell it today. But if you list a lot of them, you're going to do well over time.
Beautiful. That looks like Gloucester.
A mini castle, huh?
That looks like
Bar
Gloucester.
Harbor.
Oh, it's Bar Harbor. It's definitely Maine again.
Nope.
Oh no, Nassau, Bahamas.
The Bahamas got some pretty neat looking stamps too. At least they're more interesting than the U.S. stamps a lot of times.
This person was an awful writer. Chicken scratching all over the place.
All right, great, Kat. Did you get what you wanted out of it?
There's a nice aerial shot.
Yeah, and be sure you put aerial view in your title. Or airplane view, some people will use.
Is that down to oh no.
Chesapeake Bay.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Oh, great.
Nassau. It's a nice fishing boat one. Is it a fishing boat or a sailboat?
Oh,
Sailboat.
those are fishing boats. Got to be fishing boats, don't they?
It looks like
Look at them all beat up like that.
It looks like a fishing boat.
Yep. Long Island.
Here's another nice aerial one.
All right, Margot, I'll give you my YouTube channel, or you can just, I haven't posted for a while, never mind. Let me drop my channel. I don't have any postcard content yet, but I'm working on it.
Oh, look at the whales on this one.
Yeah, but what are they doing to the whales? That's the problem.
What do you mean? What are they doing?
What's that guy doing with that spear?
Oh, he's killing the whales. With that.
Not a problem. It's just what they used to do.
Oh, they don't do it anymore, so there might be some.
No, I don't think they do it anymore. You're right.
No.
All right. Good night, Michelle.
Oh, Michelle. Good night.
Okay.
Coming in.
Spanish moss.
Love Spanish moss. We have it hanging everywhere down here. I love it. People have to hire companies to take it off the trees because it can kill the trees.
Yeah.
So there's companies that you actually hire that come and pull it off the trees, and then they bring it back to their factories and they treat it for bugs and then bag it up and sell it. So they get paid to remove it, treat it, and then they sell it and make more money. That's a nice one.
Yep.
A bridge with the boat.
It looks like a naval boat too. Do they still do it, Christopher, in other places?
What's that?
Killing whales.
Oh, I think they probably do in Japan. I think they eat it.
I mean, that's why Greenpeace is still around, right? Out there on the boats trying to chase them away.
I don't know, but I've seen that like on YouTube. That's an awesome bridge. All right, and then here's the inside of a ship. Universal Postal Union. On that one, and then we can throw these in as well.
The Dufferin.
So it says the address to be written on that side, but can you write a note on that side?
Nope.
So there's no place to write a note.
People write on the picture or around the edges of the picture.
There's no edge.
Well, it looks like there's a little edge.
Is Francine?
What's it say on the back? What's it say on the back? You got to follow the directions.
The address to be written on the side.
And nothing else.
And nothing else. Oh my gosh, wait until you see this one.
Yep.
Oh, it's a tanker to carry it's a cargo ship, right?
Yeah.
It's just an empty
How long
cargo.
does it say that is? That's a long one.
Let's see if I can get it to it says
Wait,
length.
600 feet. Wow.
Huh. Jonah, have you been to Vizcaya since you loved to South Florida, gorgeous landscaping with the Spanish moss all over the gardens? No, I don't know where that is.
All right, Deanna. Yeah, you can use the same program as the sports cards, the eBay standard envelope for 57 cents for 1 ounce. Campfire Girls. Whoa, there's a good one.
Oh, that says.
Puget Sound Excursion Line. What's it say at the top? Didn't it say that says Campfire Girls at the top? Are they on a cruise or what? Seattle King County Campfire Girls.
Huh. Pretty fancy boat, but Campfire Girls.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I was a Girl Scout. I wasn't a campfire girl. All right, and that's the whole stack.
All right, we have Carrie at 50.
All right, Carrie. If there's no other interest, we're gonna close it down. You going to bed, Francine? Good night, sweetheart.
Oh, Cat's in for 55.
Oh, thank you, Kat.
Oh, Perfect Day said it's in Miami.
Oh, it's in Miami. Huh. I wonder if I've been there. We used to go to Miami for volleyball tournaments all the time when the girls were younger. And then we always had one afternoon or one morning that we didn't weren't have team obligated stuff. And I remember one time we did go to we would try to do things with the girls, my husband and I remember one time we did go to a beautiful garden. It had sculptures and beautiful plantings, and it was kind of like in the middle of the city. Could we have gone to it? I wouldn't remember the name of it if you said it, but I remember it was we were staying right downtown. I think it was close to South Beach, and this place was walking distance.
All right, you're sold to Carrie for $60.
Thank you, Carrie. I don't remember taking a car to go to it. So I'm not sure. It's an amazing wedding venue. This was just all outside. I don't remember there being a spot for a venue. Lot number 2, $60 for the postcards. All right, Carrie. Right into your box it goes, my love. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna do this next and see what's in here. Oh, there's another bag here. All right, let's wait on that one and see what's here. Draco, you got something you want to show?
Nope.
Why?
We're looking at pictures and postcards.
You don't have anything you want to show them? Nothing.
Nothing.
Come on.
Not a darn thing.
You can't think of one thing.
Mm-mm.
I don't believe you.
We're here to look at ephemera tonight and pictures.
Oh, you have ephemera.
Let's see some pictures next,
All right. Your wish is my command.
but not the kind you sold Daniel.
Oh gosh, I can't show those. Too embarrassing.
Yeah, really. Just my sweet dance move. Oh boy.
All right, let's see what's in here.
There you go, Deanna.
American shipbuilders. Look at this.
1949.
Let's see. So this is 50th anniversary, March 1949. 50 years of empire building. Is born.
Not tonight. Not tonight. That's going to be way after dark.
Oh gosh. Does he dance?
No.
Have you? Oh, I'm always fascinated. Sometimes I fall down that rabbit hole of boat launchings on YouTube. Ever watch the boat launchings and some launchings, you know, the launchings that have gone bad?
Yeah, they can get pretty scary.
Oh my gosh. Aw. Look at the jackass.
Yep.
I love donkeys. The American Shipbuilder.
Does it say where this is located, this company?
I don't know. I'm gonna look. Shipyards at Work. They have general offices in Cleveland, Ohio, Buffalo, Chicago, Toledo. They have 50 years of knowing how. Pontiac. Quick, somebody look it up and see if they're still building ships. The American Shipbuilder. I wonder if OSHA came by to see these guys.
I don't know if OSHA was around at that time.
I don't think OSHA was around either, to be honest. All right, so that's that. And then this one, let's see what's on this side. This looks like a newspaper clipping. It's very protected. Let's take a look. God, I'm looking for the Titanic, you guys. I'm looking for the Titanic. I'm putting it up there.
Anything Titanic you can find would be great.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding? 1939 is the publication on this. And I know you guys are going to be yelling at me any minute and saying you shouldn't be touching that. It is in two pieces. Something war. That is pretty cool. It's the Normandak. Let me put on my glasses. Where's my glasses? Who took my glasses? Okay, got them. Normandy and L'Isle de France were tied up at their North River piers from the 51st Street to 48th Street, afraid to dare the sub. It's been cut off, crept away from the pair and ran the gamblet to England successfully. But
Boatman, just in time.
It's written.
That company went bankrupt in '93.
This is a pretty awesome photo. The color is amazing.
Yeah, that orange really pops out.
The hi boatman. The it's very, very delicate. It is in two pieces. It's 1939. And then the back side, I don't know what newspaper it came from.
Probably a magazine the way it looks.
And then this is the back side of it. Let me see. It says here. It says Sunday News. It says Sunday News on it. And there's the back side of it. So,
Different ships yet.
yeah. Yeah, it's a print ad from a newspaper. It is. From 1939.
What are your girls doing now?
I'm listening to my girls.
Yeah,
They're probably telling ghost stories. I don't know. They're awfully quiet.
they're not very quiet.
Oh, you can hear them
Oh yeah,
right now?
Yep.
What are they doing?
Laughing and giggling.
That's all they do.
That's what they know how to do.
It's all they do. Day and night. Since the day they were born.
Well, that's not a bad thing.
I'm immune to it. I don't even hear it. I will scream. There will be no joy in just a second.
I
Okay.
don't think they listen to that.
They don't. They ignore me. Sailing America 1948. It looks like just an advertisement and announcing the Seahorse, March 1929. Stanford University Cider Steppers have raced to the last two national track championships next month. Rhode Island Templeton Stratford coaches. I don't know. I guess it's for this ad, but there's a whole thing here about school or college or something.
Yeah, it's for the engine, the boat engine.
Yeah.
Boat motor.
That's why he collected it, for the boat motor. Okay, and then this has Sea Watch Restaurant, Fort Lauderdale. Don't know if it's still there. And then here we have
The Aquitania of the Cunard line.
it's probably a menu.
Menu. Oh, nice. 1929.
Menu from 1929.
Gooseberry flan. Or flan. Is it flan or flan? I think it's flan, isn't it? Gooseberry flan.
Must have been a fancy ship serving lamb. Here we have the Milwaukee Railroad. Looks like Ethel went on a trip.
What's the year? Is that 60?
It looks like 60.
123.60, something like that. 122.
Yeah, it looks like 60. Printed in the USA. And there's no other date anywhere on it. Here is, that's a beautiful picture.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. I love that some of these packets that I've come across actually have the passenger list.
Oh, yeah.
That would never fly today.
Well, I don't know. I mean, what's Facebook?
A passenger list.
It's telling you where people are going and what they're doing, and hey, look at me. I get to go here.
This doesn't have anything written on it. It's just an old photo.
Penrith Castle.
Here is made in New York City, especially for the housewives. What?
Superlative flower by Heckers.
Sightseeing yachts. What was made for housewives?
They had several advertisements on one page.
It's a map. It's a map of advertisements.
Routes.
Sightseeing boats.
Right. All right, we don't have any bids yet. Looking for the first bid. Victoria Louise, Hamburg American Line.
It's just a cover. Maybe it was a menu cover. I don't know.
Yeah, it might have been. Same boat. Maybe it was the cover to that.
Nope, this is the cover to it.
Was it the back cover?
Oh, maybe it is the cover to it. Yep, it fits perfectly.
Yep.
I don't know where the back is. This is the inside of it.
So it's just like a program. Yeah.
Yep, it tells you all about. Is that like a masquerade, or were those people dressed like that for real?
They might be the performers.
Oh, yeah. True. Indoor swimming pool.
Pan up to the top of that, of the dining room. What was that at the top? That glob. Oh, it's some sort of art. Okay. I couldn't make out what that was.
Looks like it was a pretty fancy cruise line
Oh, they all were.
for fancy people.
That's why they wanted their name on that manifest.
Oh, yeah, probably, right? Look at us. The Philadelphia. Under the command of Captain Frederick Rogers, the beautiful new cruise Philadelphia piles the deep. Her white hull, graceful lines, and stately spars gives her more of an appearance of a gigantic pleasure yacht than a man of war. But mighty forces are concealed behind the gallant exterior. Someone loved adjectives.
Mhm.
What is that? It's not a cruise. It's not a cruise boat, is it?
Good night, Carl. Well, I said it was a man of war, so it'd be military.
Oh, is that what it is? Philadelphia USN, United
Yep.
States Navy.
Exactly.
Wow, this is a pretty fancy book to be a Navy book. Don't you think?
Hard to say. Is it all one boat, or are there multiple boats?
No,
in there?
this is the Charleston. That's the Philadelphia. That's the Charleston.
All right, so it's the whole line.
This is the Baltimore. This one's the San Francisco. It gives you
Hi,
the.
Heather. Welcome back. Are you still at the movies, or did you get home?
I don't see
San
her.
Francisco.
Oh, there she is. Hi, Heather. We've been looking at postcards, Heather. That's why I texted you. I'm like, she's not here. She probably didn't get the notification. San Francisco, because I know you love looking at postcards like I do. So it gives you the length, the width, the height, the speed, how fast it goes, the year it was built, between 1887 and 1890, and the cost. Guess how much it cost to build that boat? Just take a guess how much it costs to build that boat, and we'll just guess $18.90.
$1,428,000.
You're unbelievable.
Was I right?
I don't know.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, even then they were $1 million boats.
Yeah, $1 million. $1 million to build that boat. Are you kidding me? I mean, it cost $1 million today to build like a nice home.
Right.
Never mind a big boat. You know what I mean? Like you can build a nice home. Like a really nice home cost, think about the cost of homes. This one cost $350,000 to build.
The Vesuvius.
$350,000 to build that boat. Are you kidding me? This one cost $82,000 to build. This one's the Cushing.
Yeah, that's just a little tour boat there.
This one costs $247,000 to build. $247,000 to build that boat.
Well, it looks like that we're still using a lot of sails. Only one little steam engine, maybe. So that's probably an older ship.
This one costs $619,000.
Yeah, I see all the rigging on it.
Two big
It could be
sails.
under sail or engine.
This one costs $617,000 to build.
You're getting older the further you go back.
This one's 1885, and it cost $889,000 to build. And they were powered by sails.
Yep, sails or engines, it looks like. Souvenir.
This is how to get an album like this. Sent by mail. 15 lion heads cut from 15 lion coffee wrappers to address below. And an album like this will be sent to you free of charge. Wolfson Spice Company Advertising Department. 15 lion heads.
Mm-hmm. The label off the cans.
Oh my gosh, isn't that crazy? I think that is so stinking cool.
Yeah, that's some cool advertising there.
That is an awesome, and look at how beautiful it is. Do you see this?
So, look at the first ship and see when it was made, what year. Hi, Kyle. Does it tell you the year that was made? Built?
It was built between 1887 and 1800.
1900?
No, 1800.
1890.
Oh, 1890?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, that's a 9, sorry. And
So this could be pre-1900, this book.
Oh, it's right there, copyright. 1891.
There you go.
1891 is...
That's a nice 19th century photo album.
Well, he paid $35 for it.
Yep.
And God knows how long ago that was. And it's in great condition. It's kind of like patinaed over a little bit and like kind of dirty in spots, but I think
Well, it was white. I mean, it's been around for 31 years. White's not going to stay white.
Oh my God, it's so awesome. I think that this is so beautiful. This is a little treasure. I love the buoy.
Yeah.
And look at the waves. It's so well done. This is like 3-dimensional. And then this must be the designer. Should definitely put the designer's name in the listing. I should keep this and list it.
Mhm.
Look at the. I'm not going to, but
What
look
would
at
you list it for?
look at the lighthouse. I don't know. I'd have to do some research. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
Oh, look at it. And there's two people down here pulling a sail. See them?
Yeah, you saw most of those ships were sailboats.
And there's the American flag. And
How many stars on that flag?
and there's
Not very many.
no, not many at all.
13.
And what's this guy doing?
The captain's taking a nap.
He's taking a
Or
nap.
having a smoke, it looks like.
He needs to wake up.
Hmm.
There's all this like hidden stuff that I didn't see when I looked at it the first time. And yeah, it's all textured. That's a treasure. Okay, and then the last piece in this is a train eastward across Canada by Canadian Pacific. The only dome road across Canada. I can add some postcards to this if you guys want more stuff to it. So
Well, we're down to one bidder.
it's just
There's some nice pieces in there, though.
yeah, there's some nice pieces. Here, I don't mind. I'm gonna see what's in this bag here and grab some of these. I don't mind sharing the wealth, even though we're down to one bidder. Doesn't matter to me. Let's see what I can throw in to sweeten this pot. This is Toledo, Ohio. God, it looks so depressing.
Steamer Gray. Does that say Greyhound on there? 1907.
1907. It's
Go to
got,
the writing on the bottom. I wanted to see.
it's got two punch holes. You see them?
Yeah.
I don't know what would cause that.
Steamer. Yeah, Greyhound. Okay. That's right.
That's a
Definitely, you got some factories there on the right. It looks like some smokestacks, unless that's another ship. That's not a ship, though. That's a factory on the right. Are the girls having a party? Well,
my
every
girls.
party for them.
Yeah, they have friends over. I was just saying to Schreiker before we went live, they have their friends over and they're having some White Claws. And I said to Schreiker, I'm so happy that they're content with just being here, not being out at someone else's house or, at a club or something. 1934 on this one. They're just happy with just like Lola's here, Massimo's girlfriend. And they're just happy and content with just being with each other and looking at photos and laughing and singing and just being girls. And then there's a
Cruise ship.
the South American on Portage Lake, Michigan.
In Michigan.
And this is a newer one. It's an Irish card.
It's like a postcard show.
Oh, yeah. Probably where he bought a lot of his ephemera.
Yep.
Winchester, New Hampshire. Yeah, because all this stuff came from Maine. And this one is 1948. Milwaukee Clipper on Lake Michigan. 1948. And here's a steamship, New Orleans. Should we open
An
it?
old piece there.
Looks like an old piece.
Yeah.
Let me open it and see what it is. It's sealed pretty tightly.
Check open.
All
Jazz.
right, steamship, MOMUS.
New Orleans. So it's just about the one ship, the Monas.
But look at how beautiful that ship is.
Yep.
Looks top heavy.
Only has one smokestack. So it's probably an earlier ship.
All right. Printed by Cummings and Sons, Houston, Texas.
07. Okay. Nice.
1906, 1907. New passenger steamer.
So it went between New Orleans and Cuba,
Oh, did it?
Havana.
There she is. The finest vessel now plying between the United States and the island of Cuba. Full powered. Makes her the undisputed peer of all vessels in the Havana trade.
Oh, that's a nice docks scenery. Wharf. Conti Street.
Yeah, it's a fruity true. It's a like a fruity alcoholic beverage that the young generation drinks. I've never tried one. Showing
Well, today would not be the right time.
no, I have no interest in it. Cat D says I'd leave it. You've tried it, Cat D. You don't like it? Stairway leading to the dining room and the first
Look
cabin.
at those cool chairs.
Right? Oh, they are, Heather? They're gross? Here's the first cabin. I wouldn't know, honey. You know me with alcohol. I don't touch the crap. And this is look at the velvet chairs. It's so awesome. The metal caused some stain, and the binding is coming apart on it. I mean, it's all together, but there's the smoking room.
Yeah, the staples rusted away.
But just FYI, I mean, it's an old book. I mean, considering the age, I still think, okay, first cabin was $25.
$25 for probably a 1 week voyage. No, that's just one way, so that's probably just 2 or 3 days.
Children 5 years of age and under 12 will be given half rate when occupying berth with parent or guardian, or when two children holding tickets occupy one berth. Children under 5 years of age occupy berth with parent or guardian will be carried free. Passenger reservations must be
A 3-hour tour. I think it probably took longer than that to get to Havana.
150 pounds of baggage will be carried free for each passenger holding an adult ticket. Dogs, birds, and other pets will not be allowed in stateroom but must be placed in charge of a steward who will care for them. There will be no charge for pets, birds, but they will be transported entirely at the risk of the owner, who will be expected to take care of them while on board ship. The ship's officer to designate place where they will be carried. A charge for small dogs will be 5, and for hunting dogs, bulldogs, and mastiffs will be 10. Arrangements must be made at the office of the company as to charges before boarding steamer.
I wonder how many passengers took their pets with them.
I don't know.
That's weird.
Interesting.
It's especially birds. I couldn't imagine hauling around a lot of birds. Maybe coming back from Cuba or something, but because I don't ever see postcards with, people walking their dogs and things like that.
So it says the $25 or the $45 includes the meals and the berth. So it includes the I wonder how long I'm sure it says it in here, how long it takes to get there.
Well, it's not a long trip. I think I say 2 or 3 days, probably about it. Probably 2 one way.
Smoking rooms, library, suites, dining salons, general information. All right, I'm going to stop because I could sit here and read this all night. I'm not going to.
Well, it's a cool little book. Tells you a lot of information about one of the lines for sure. One specific boat, which is great.
I'm going to put it in a new acid-free little pouch here. Put away the one that it was in.
Good night, Dee.
It's all yucky. Good night, Dee. You going to bed, sweetheart? I'm gonna go to bed too pretty soon.
Oh, so it's only 90 miles. Yeah, that's just a one-day trip, then I would imagine. Antilles.
Look at that little rowboat. How are they not scared?
Well, because they were rowing back out to the boat. They just came from shore, it looks like.
Steamers off Belle Isle Light.
Yeah, Belle Isle is Michigan. And they have this very famous park there that I've got tons of postcards from.
Alexandria Bay, New York. Steamer Ashbury Park. This one is Casco Bay Liners, Portland, Maine.
That's a real photo. Kodak, so it's probably 50s, possibly 60s.
This one is a South American, SS South American. This one is Wayne Hotel, Detroit, Michigan, from 1907. This one's from 1924, SS America. Oh my gosh, look at that writing. Who
That
can
might be printed on. That may not be the message.
The smoking room of the SS America reminds one of the hall of some old English country mansion, and one almost begins to look for a group of scarlet-clad hunters with ruddy cheeks and journal faces. It looks like it could be printed. There's a big boat.
Yep, that's a long one.
Los Angeles steamship, and then there's another one there. There's
The Metropolitan.
And let's see what this is. Canterbury House of Antiques. Must have been where he bought stuff.
Yeah, those pamphlets are nice though.
Fall River Line, New York and Boston. It's a it says stamp on it.
Yeah, it was part of a envelope, it looks like. Or
Lindsay Via.
Yeah.
And here's another one of those like trading cards. And then there's this one, which is, and guys, I think this might be my last lot because I'm starting to fade a little bit. This one is the Thousand Island St. Lawrence River. On that one. And then I don't know what all these little things here are. But it was awesome coming on and hanging out with you guys tonight. I told Shreka we'd stay on for about an hour, hour and a half. So he's been on for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Shreka, thanks for coming on with me.
Sure. I always like looking at ephemera. I've been listing a lot of it.
What is this? From the Marine Collection, Herbert Reds. What are these?
They were just a little set. Should have had an envelope or something, probably.
Mini 14 mini photos, $2. Nope, they're just mini photos.
Yeah.
You think they're actual photos?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, just little mini photos.
I mean, they were mass-produced photos, but they're certainly photos, it looks like.
And that's the whole lot, you guys.
All right, we're at 60 with Cat. More nice ships in there.
I pulled this out too. I'm going to throw this in there as well. And just look at this really quick.
1954 Bermuda line.
Bermuda lines. It looks like it's just, honestly, oh, maybe not. I thought it was like just photocopies, but maybe it is. Is it copies of brochures? They were in this envelope.
Yeah, very well could be. Ed Gardner. How's the quality look? Can you see breaks in the ink print?
I mean, there's just a whole
Yeah,
bunch.
that looks like photocopies for sure.
Yeah, they're just copies. They're like copies of maybe, brochures.
Yeah, cool old information about boats.
Oh, wait, there's a letter. Maybe there's a letter explanation? No, that's not a letter. Let's see. Please let me know what other pamphlets you'd like to see. Ed Gardner, Pennsylvania. So, I don't know. Maybe it's like, maybe this guy sells photocopies of old pamphlets.
Well, that, or he may have the actual pamphlets for sale, and he just copies them to see if you want to buy them or not. It's hard to say.
I don't know.
It's just information.
Yeah. Anyway, that's going to go in with it too. That's going to go with it also.
All right, we are at 60 with Cat, and Perfect Day went out.
All right, looks like Kat's going to get it for $60. All right. I'm just going to call it the boat lot, Cat D.
Or otherwise known as 3E.
I'll send you a. I think that means I have 4 things to ship to you. So I'll ship them out, and I'll send you a updated cottage cash total.
Cat still has cottage cash. She must need some help using it.
Cat bought she bought the last lot before I left. When in May I did the break, the you know, like the boxes, and one had like a Hermes scarf, and another one had, you know, they had all kinds of stuff. And one of them had a $500 Cottage Cash gift certificate in it. And Kat D won it.
Nice.
Yeah. So she bid on it and she won it. Thanks, you guys. Thank you so much for coming in. And my NyQuil is definitely hitting me. I'm not all congested anymore, but I'm feeling tired. Hi, Andrea. I really learned a lot about postcards. Thank you, Donna and Shari, for keeping me company while listening. Thank you, Cheryl, for being here. I usually spend a Cottage Cash in a week. Heather. Heather, get down and stock that booth. What did Mom Knows Treasures have that
When she had COVID.
Oh yeah. Good night, Carrie. All right, you guys, good night. Good night, good night, good night. I don't know if I'll see you tomorrow. If I do, it will be tomorrow night. I don't know if T's going on or not. I don't know what her schedule is. She's up in the air. She's leaving Tuesday or Wednesday, I think. I don't know. Anyways, can't keep my own schedule. I don't know about hers. But ciao. Buonanotte.
Later.
Thank you for
Good
coming.
night.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.